Arkansas Classical Theater is bringing two timeless stories to the stage this month, each one looking at the legacy of the Trojan War from different points of view. We've got Stephen and Betsy now here with us to share more. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Jason.
Yeah, for sure. So maybe for people who are new to these stories, what are an Iliad and Penelope all about?
I'll start, yeah. So an Iliad is a modern retake on the Iliad by Homer. And of course, the Iliad, for folks that aren't familiar with it, is about the Trojan War. But the play itself does not look at the full totality of the Trojan War. We're just looking at like Achilles and Hector, which was like the main climax of the story. So I say a modern retelling because the character that I play is called the poet. And he goes in, and I play like 18 different characters in this play. I play a lot of the characters within the Trojan War, and I also narrate it. But then I'll pop out of it. The poet pops out of it and is talking to the audience, and is trying to do these modern day analogies so they understand. So he'll be like, you know, rage is so much a part of this play. It's actually how the Iliad starts. Rage, goddess, sing the rage of Peleus' son Achilles. And so that's the main argument of the play, is rage causes these conflicts. So he'll pop out and he'll do these modern analogies, like, you know what it's like when you're in traffic and somebody cuts you off and you're like, ah!
Yeah, you're explaining it. Like
That's exactly right.
Because it can be confusing, right?
It can be.
I just learned that a cellist joins you for the performance. How does that work?
So the cellist comes in, there's 7 parts to the play, and he comes in part 2, and he's the muse. So the poet is asking the muse to help give inspiration to tell this story again, because he's been telling it for 2,500 years, this story. And the muse shows up in the form of a cello player. And so his name is Pecos Singer, who plays the muse. And so he underscores the play. Sometimes a beautiful underscoring, sometimes with really dissonant, awful sounds when we're talking about war. It adds so much to the play.
Yeah. Well, let's switch gears, I guess, and talk about Penelope,
Sure.
which is a musical.
Penelope is a musical, also cabaret style. So it's one woman, that's me, and playing Penelope, and then a 5-piece band. And we have piano, percussion, violin, viola, and cello. And so you get kind of this little chamber concert also at the same time.
Yeah.
And Penelope was Odysseus's wife from the Odyssey. And so, you know, in the Odyssey, it's mostly about Odysseus's journey and how he keeps trying to come back. He's been gone for 20 years. He keeps trying to come back. He gets pulled back in by the winds, or he gets stuck with the Cyclops and the sirens, and there's several things that just keep pulling him, keeping him from getting back to
home.
Ithaca.
Yeah.
And so all the while, his wife Penelope has been waiting for him. And so this is told from Penelope's perspective. And what is it like to be a woman who's supposed to be this faithful wife? And she actually takes over Ithaca. She actually rules Ithaca while he's gone. And she also raises their child. So it's from her perspective, and it's like a day in the life of what would it be like to go through her journey and her waiting and the process, and she goes into her imagination and thinks about.
It sounds great.
It's really cool.
And if your interest is piqued, Betsy is sticking around. She's going to do a bit of a piece, moment from the show coming up in just a little bit. But tell us about these and how they work in tandem with each other when performances are. You do one night, another the other night. How does it all work?
Yeah.
So, we're doing it at Theater Squared in the Spring Theater, which is Theater Squared's black box. And so one night you'll have my show, and it's really bare bones, a couple of chairs, some music stands, it's bare bones. And then we'll switch the space over, and you will see cabaret tables, kind of a bougie feel for Penelope. And they work so well together because this seems to be the summer of Homer with the Odyssey coming out.
That's right,
So, they actually work really beautifully together, which is why we chose to do them.
And they kick off next week is the first performance.
And Iliad opens on July 16th, and Penelope opens on July 17th. And we didn't even plan this, but the Odyssey, the movie, premieres the same day that Penelope opens.
You could have yourself a whole Homer-focused
weekend.
Right.
You can go see both plays.
Yeah. Well, thank you both for joining me. Yes, Betsy's going to stick around.